Jarl was the Nord's hope in the battle against the orc problem in Skyrim. He pledged to defeat King Yashnag and his champions in ritual combat. The Nords learned of Nagrim when he invaded Newgrad, led by the fearsome goblin warrior Biz, who killed 3 of their Shieldthanes. With raids spreading, the tensions between orcs and Nords escalated. Nagrim settled in Lakeview and began to further expand his holdings. Jarl Hochfield finally declared war on the orcs, but the Nords were defeated at Bone Chill, where they had over 1,800 warriors massacred by the few elite fighters of Nagrim's tribe. Nagrim continued to expand. He not only married 2 powerful women who were able to sire many progeny for him, but he also dueled many chieftains for their own holds until he was able to conquer to the Reach in the far west. Nagrim now poses a threat not only to Jarl Hochfield but also to King Yashnag, yet neither could bring themselves to unite against him. Kozo, the prior spy master, vanished without a trace. To take her place is Erdzesh gro-Marghul, a master of intrigue. Of course, he did show up soon after she vanished, but he has pledged his loyalty to Nagrim. Now it's time for the showdown between Yashnag and Nagrim. And so, old King Yashnag, he's going to war. It hasn't been going on for too long, but while that has been going on, we've been able to unify our lands quite a bit. We've got our tribe of Nagrim. Falkrinth itself is rather diminutive, so we'll continue to expand outwards and gain more power. The king can't stop us, though he does have more orc power than we do. Unfortunately, we're under attack right now. The king will need to come help us out or we're going to be in trouble. I've got to rally my army. I've only got so many men, but it's really a decent amount. And we also have some new friends too. We've got over here, Erdzesh. He's my new spy master. He's only 20 and very talented when it comes to intrigue. He looks like a little orc finger, yeah. Then we've got Chieftain Bingrab. We owed a debt to his people, or our king did, and so we gave him those 3 territories over to the west. Our debt has been paid, and he's quite mighty in combat. We'll see what he's able to do. Now, with our many men, we'll go back into combat. We could beat maybe 1 army at a time, but I do wonder if we could beat them all. We've got mercenaries right now. Don't forget, we've got a group over here that we've hired. 1 Spellscar warband. They're not always going to be here, but they're here for now. And also, our wife, well, one of our wives, she's pregnant, Lamzakha. She provided 1 son so far, Korgrim. And again, he's a great kid. He's been educated by her. She's a pretty good teacher. I think she'll do a great job. But off we go now. We've got to fight for what? Evergreen. We haven't taken command. Chieftain Morkhul has taken command only because his own lands over here are under attack. He's a vassal of mine. Our king gave him over to me. I don't own him outright, but I kind of do. So Erdzesh, our new spy master, he's a bit better at commanding. He's also a secret worshipper of Molg. However, we all know, so maybe it's not so secret. He's very good at his job, but he likes to talk about Molg way too much. Here's our battle, the Battle of Evergreen. It's going to be Ever-Red very soon. There we go so far, though. We are beating them outright. They have no chance right now. They've got housecarls. Now, Bingrab, he was wounded, but it doesn't matter. He's way too strong. Look at that commander advantage. Our own advantage for our leader, Nagrim, is only 29, so he's even better. Khural, you killed a Linman. Good work. 1 more enemy gone now. They've only got 7 Thanes over here, and there goes an entire army. We're orcs. We're always going to be outnumbered. It's going to happen. So now they're going to have to leave. That feels really good, doesn't it? We got to go over there and actually beat them in a battle. So we're fighting Whiterun and Helgen. That means we could do a lot. We could try to act against their king, but we're not going to do that. Not today. And we could convert. And here's a new event too. The Seat of Sundered Kings. Even though the Ankhaviri potentates had no claim to the Ruby Throne, they've kept relative peace within Cyrodiil, and thus it's 2 halves together. The years after the Snakes have fallen, Colovian and Nibenay are once again disconnected. So we've got a formal treaty here between General Gregory and Grand Overlord Tacitin. So they've recognized each other as what? The General of the Colovian Estates and the Grand Overlord of Nibenay, respectively. A land divided, but a land at peace. Good for them. I'm busy right now, though. I've got humans to kill. So off we go. Now, I've got to consider if one day I'm going to change up my religion and follow Trinimac. I could. Orcs have done it before. And they'll continue to do so. But a new child. A daughter. We want to name our daughter after you. Lamzakha it is. I like it. We've got over here Contempt for the Weak. I won't go after and read through everything, but have a look at that. He uses Duel to the Death for a title instead of Duel for a title, so people die every single time. I don't mind. Unrelenting Faith 2. Members of the clergy can serve as commanders or champions. And Code of Malekith. Increase law costs by 10% for each sin a ruler has. Thankfully, we don't have issues with that. Uh-oh, sickness. Well, we can't allow a child to be weak. We've got a strong cultural identity too. Conversion is rather quick in our Orsimeri counties. And new holy sites can only be established in Orsimeri provinces too. We are righteous, theocratic, and all-dominated. And we're getting closer over to our target over here in Granite Hall. We're moving into Whiterun right now in order to go after their armies. Look at that. They can't stop us either. They've got a few soldiers, but we're going to shed blood on their territory instead. They've been over in our lands. About time we visit too. Now, for that battle that we won, we gained 107 prestige. We lost only 82 orcs total. They lost 3 shy of 1,000. Our champions killed 680. Only 9 individuals killed 680 people. That's incredible. Our ambushers, they got 107 kills. Our mountain orcs, 88 kills. That's pretty good. Back over here, 1 Linman was killed. Biz killed 92. Oh, tied for 3 of you. Not bad. And here's another battle now. The Battle of Darkmoor. Again, they've got 7 Thanes total. And, by the way, there's been a change when it comes to the general religion of our child Korgrim. He now follows Trinimac, which is really interesting. That could cause a few issues in the future, but for now, let it go. And here's our daughter, Lamzakha. She's robust and, look at that, a lovely child. What's over here? Lamzakha just gave birth and killed a woman. That's our wife. Not bad. It's no longer winter, and right now, the Nords are not looking to be doing too well. We could follow after another army. I like the idea of doing that. Could also follow after what they have right now. So we do have a few good opportunities before us. And again, we lost only 122. They lost 924, giving us 104 prestige. Our champions killed 679. Great. Their wife killed someone too. Even better. I could try to chase after their men, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to wait over here, menacingly. They're not going to pass us by. And while that happens, we'll come over here to Brittleshin. Kind of look like you've got Brittleshins, my friend. I'm going to claim your land via prowess. The war's about to be over anyway. We've been beating their armies, and our king is about to, what, conquer Riverwood. Very good. Now, what about Sungard? Yeah, I want your territory too. Try to stop me. I'll duel you. He doesn't want to die. He's a bleeder too. That's really bad for an orc. You don't want to be a bleeder as an orc. Here's another duel. He'll say no, which means we get 2 new territories. Have a look at that. It might be a land that belongs to our king, but that's only in name. Could I beat him? I actually couldn't beat him. He is so darn old, but look at that. He's got what? 48 prowess? I wouldn't be able to beat him in a duel. I wish I could. That would be awesome. But there are my lands. And I'm ready to fight one more battle. I've taken command myself. The first army of Haldir. There they go. Oh, the war is over. You're lucky. You're very lucky. So, Helgen, or Jarl Hawkfield, you were unable to get our kingdom. Nor did you kill our king. We could go after his lands right away, or we could move over here into Elendhir. We've got goblins to beat up on, led by Chieftain Molg. Now, Molg did kill a child of our king. We've got to get revenge, and right now we've got 2 new counties, which means we need to give those away as well. People who might be loyal. Like over here, we've got Fort Sungard. Oh, it needs to be feudalized. They follow a different culture, a different faith as well. What about over here at Brittleshin? Westholder for culture, Nordic Pantheon for faith, which is okay. We don't need to convert anything, not really. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll find some good people to take over here. I gave Brittleshin over to Khural the Bloody. If you're a Nord and you find out your new governor's name is Khural the Bloody, you're not going to feel great about it. But that's going to be part of his own duchy over there. Now, I could try to claim the lands of Helgen. I could do it in one go, via my prowess. However, if I do that, the Jarl over here, Huckfield, will be made into my vassal, and I don't want that. That's a lot of people who are going to really hate me and try to fight against me for a very long time, so we'll worry about him later on. If anything, I could go after one county at a time. It wouldn't be too harmful, I think. I would also like to one day reunite the old Iron Orcs with our people. Culturally, they're very different from us. They don't follow Malekith, and their ways are even extreme by Orc standards, but they're still our people. We could reunite and become even more powerful. I do like that idea, but we'll see in time. And over here in Sungard, my spy master is in charge. In time, we'll move over into the Reach over to the west in order to give him more lands. Now, the king won't always be here. He's very old. He's currently 63, and he's got many children. His current heir right now, though, Mahk, he's really weak. Easily beat him in a duel. But we'll see in time. For now, though, let's get revenge. Don't forget, Molg, he killed a child of our king. And while we do want to kill his own children too one day, in order to become king, you can't do that, Goblin. Only we're allowed to do that. So we're gonna fight. To go after his county, it shouldn't be too difficult. Let's get my army together, right over here in Moorgate. I probably could have dueled Molg, but forget about that. Sometimes you just want to go out there and besiege some manner of hold. And our king, King Yashnag, has passed a new law. Limited crown authority. He's trying to centralize his own power, which is great whenever you're king, but not when you're a vassal. Good job, Bingrab. You maimed one goblin. So we won that battle easily and quickly. We gained 40 fame. We lost only 47 orcs, and they lost, what, 223 goblins? They're done for. Come on back, though. Come to visit, please. The peasantry, they're happy? I don't trust it. So, the peasants over in Ancestors' Glade are in a good mood. The harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe, and the village elders are telling nonsensical stories of cows producing honey-laden milk and geese laying golden eggs. Huh. I'll take some gold, sure. Yeah, they want to give me money? I don't mind. They're like, we love paying taxes. We'll do it again and again. I love my peasants. So right now, we're over here in Rimwatch, besieging. They might even come back. Oh, hold on now. Look at that. Someone's been cheating on their partners. My spy master found out about that. Our mercenaries are going away very soon. I could pay for them again. I'm not going to, but I could. That's why we want to become king, because if you have a look right now, we could be making a lot more, but we're paying 4.1 over to the king. But if we're king, they'll be paying to us, which is much better. And we'll keep on trying to find out more secrets too. All the while, we're just going to wait over here at Rimwatch. We've got 911 soldiers. They've got a fort level of 3. And we have a new perk too. Let's pick up Never Back Down. Now, that's going to reduce our friendly fatal casualties by 20%, which is significant, and also increase our commander advantage by 5. It's really good too. So now we're a better commander, and here's another battle where we've got to fight Molg and his ilk. What now? A new event. A courtier between friends. My spy master has honored me with a visit. Well met, High Chieftain Nagrim. It pleases me to see you thriving here in New Grad. it occurred to me that Morkhul here might be of service in your court. Oh, you're trying to get a friend a job. She's not a bad commander. She looks like she's been indulging a bit in whatever plant she's been able to find. You know what? I'm gonna say sure, only to get my spy master to like me more. But no, we're gonna have her sweep or something. Alright, that battle is over. We lost only 24. They lost all but 4. Our champions killed 95. Grumba was killed by Khural the Bloody. That's why he's called the Bloody. Let's see. Rallies, you killed another goblin. Well, good work. And what now? Keep it up. Try to find a new secret. By the way, we have gained our new land. It's over. It didn't take too long. Disband all. We'll give it over to Shinu. Yeah, that's a good idea. You'll take that. Now, we've got some options. We've got humans all around us. We've got Bruma over to the southeast. They're right over here. They're pretty powerful. They've got many allies. We've got Ellen here. Once we take over Ellen here, then we could move in and take over each individual chieftain. Yeah. Their lands could belong to us. They could all bend the knee and follow our cause. Or we could move into the Reach. Now, our other option is to slowly pick away at Helgen, because again, if I try to take over his entire area, he'll become my vassal, and we don't want that. Unfortunately, Chieftain Morkhul has been captured by Bingrab. Truly unfortunate. He's a very talented commander and warrior, but we're orcs and we fight a lot. Now, I'm going to go after a very stinky area called Breakwind. I'm going to take it over. It's going to lead directly into Iron Orc land. That's why I want to come over here. Conquer County. Let's get our orc soldiers together. It's time. Raise all here. And I'll take direct command. I've got to, I think. I'll be over there in a few more days and we'll have our battle. That war is going to go on for a very long time. Our mercenaries are also gone. I'm not going to pay for them again. I'm gaining more money. I want to save more money. We're usually pretty poor, which keeps us all down, but that's all thanks to our king. But one day, I'll become king and we'll keep everyone else down. But it'll be for a greater good, you know. Oh, she's actually a really good commander and a fighter, but I don't want to pay for her. 90 gold? She's not that good. Alright, let's go down over here and take over Breakwind. It's really easy to find them. Just follow the smell. Alright, we got them over here. They've got 5 champions, and they've got witch knights. Whoa. That's pretty scary. But we do have pikemen to counter them. Using discipline and might, we've got it. You know what? Erdzesh, do what you need to. I keep on mispronouncing his name. That's okay. I'll call him Erd. We know who we're talking about. Alright, we beat them there. Now we're besieging. I'm currently, what, 34? Not bad. We lost 107. We gained 52 fame. They lost 246. They were pretty tough. Those witch knights are devastating. Oh, look at that. Morkhul is now an aspiring blade master. That makes him even better in combat. He's got his title. He's no longer imprisoned. Biz, you killed 30. Bingrab, you're fighting 2. Khural. It's really cool to know pretty much every name over here. I love that. Alright, so now we're just going to wait for our enemies to come back. And maybe by then the king will be dead. I don't know. Let's have a look over here at our capital. Newgrad. We've got our old fort. A fine example of Nord military engineering can be seen at Old Fort, one of the royal bastions constructed by the First Nordic Empire. Well, that's incredible. That's why we get a lot of development over here. And wherever my capital is, we've got to ensure it has a special building of some sort. Alright, over here we are nearly done. Not quite, but we're close to it. We are about to win over here. They can't stop me. After that, we'll duel a few other leaders. Now, I can't duel children. Like over here, Yatul, she's only 15. We'll be able to take her lands directly later on. And look at that. Yashnag has passed on. Not in battle, but from old age. He died at 65. Here's our king. Oh, he's weak. we could challenge him. You know what? We'll take over Breakwind, and we'll do that. We'll give it over to our spy master. The king is gone. He did lead our people here, so good for him, but we need to do better, I think. Let's take over. Enforce demands. You've lost your territory. Oh, he's very good at intrigue. And now he's gone. Let's come over here to Sungard. There we go. Here's your new territory. Enjoy. Well, look at that. We've got 218 gold. The king over here, he's got a major army. He's okay at fighting. Oh, no wonder. The Scourge. Man, I really do want his weapon. If I had it, we would be incredible. Ah, no wonder. Look at that. No prowess loss from age. No wonder the old king was so good at fighting, so we need that, I think. And we've got archers, too. King Mahk killed his own brother over here in a duel. And he's got, what, 23 prowess total, which is really not too bad. He's a major threat, but a bulk of it comes from the Scourge. I wish I had it, too. Have a look at what's really important to note. No prowess loss from age. No wonder our old king was so good. Man, I've got to pick that up. Let's have a look over here. I remember you. Right, Murzog died, and let's see, our king wants to make me a steward. Alright, first matter of business, I've got to take over your kingdom. But, Smagbogoth, you're still alive. You've got your own title too, good for you. And, oh my goodness, he's being bullied by my daughter. Not only was your father killed by a goblin, my daughter is bullying you. What a good girl. That's a great kid. And now Bingrab is a legendary blade master. 40 prowess. That's really good. That is one scary orc. Now we've got to pick up our title. It'll only cost me 1,150 prestige because we're more famous than he is. He's not done much. He's killed what? His own brother, that's it. Good job. And he wasn't a good fighter either. Time to duel. It's a fairly effective way to ensure that we're not losing our own people to infighting. That alone is quite glorious. There would be no Skyrim Civil War if orcs were in control. Now, here we go. It's time for our duel. Strike, parry, riposte. Let's go. I could try to disarm him. Instead, I'm going to use a strict guard. Here's another strike, parry, riposte. Come on. And one more. We beat him. My mace arm moves fast as lightning and strikes as hard as sundered stone. Honestly, it's admirable that Mahk is able to withstand as many mace blows as he does, as I rain down on him with all the fury of a thunderous storm. And I have beaten him into a bloodied heap. There we are right now. We've got our own kingdom. I'll have to give away one bit of territory, but that's alright. We could move our capital. I'm not going to do that, but we could. A commander promoted. She's got 22 prowess. Well, Cigar, come join me. That's really good too. Let's have a look real quick. We've got all this land over here. We're now king. We're making a lot more money. No more taxes for me. I tax everyone else. There's our old buddy Khural. He's invited us to a feast. Free food and I'm king? That's a pretty good day to me. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got 4 castles and 1 temple. I'm going to give away my temple. I could give it to my wife. Yeah, she's great. Why not? So she's going to take over the Ancestors' Glade. There we are. Now she's my vassal. And look at that money. I wonder who's come to the party. Okay, Blackthorn, Khural, Larak. Only a few people. It's a great joy to see my friend. Yeah, we had a great time. Look at that. I lose stress and I had very little to begin with. He likes me more. And I've gained a major boost over to my health. We are great friends, we are. Now, it's about time to go to war, but before we do that, let's have a look at our court. Wait, is Biz over there? Oh yeah, there's Biz. See him? He's so tiny. What a great bodyguard. A foul smell. My friend, a word, please. My chancellor, Jazamar, approaches me during a brief lull while attending court matters. So we're talking about Novigrad Castle. It's pretty stinky. You know what? I could give you money. I could let him handle it. You know what? I'll let you take care of it. I only lost 25 gold. He's a Khajiit, and he did a great job. Shinu is rather tall, but here's my court right now. We've got only a few artifacts at the moment. Like over here, the Jarl House banner, which belonged to our former king. That's got to feel bad for his heirs. But it's what we have at the moment. We've also got a dynasty banner. Where's my own banner? I need at least one or two. And over here, we've got one hide of the Cursed Fox of Bone Chill, providing more prestige and grandeur. Now, we could try to spend more money. We'll spend only a little bit more money. Here we go. That should do it. Only because I want to ensure that we have a few more court roles filled up. And just like really good friends, we're having a fight right now. Khural the Bloody evidently believes that my ideas of warfare are misguided. Oh, I'm sorry. I've only built a kingdom on my ideas, buddy. That's okay. We had a good discussion. It'll be alright. Now, I could pick up my hunt wife. Prowess per level of fame. +1. That's really good. Forge wife. That's another really good one. Lamzakha, you have your role. For my hunt wife, that could be Mersha. Yeah, that'll be her role. Now, let's keep on looking around. I won't be able to pick up everything right away. That would cost me way too much money. But there are a few roles that I do want filled out. Antiquarian, we need that one for sure. You could fill that role. All of you are really bad at that job. Let's pick out Biz, because he makes me laugh. There. And the feast is over. Let's go home. My stress is gone. I'm feeling pretty good. We're still making a lot of money, too. Only spending 1 on court positions. I'll spend more later on. I could hold court, but we're not going to do that right now. And I could also create a new duchy. I've got to. I'll do that later on. As you might imagine, I don't have a lot of prestige right now, and I would like to get more. So we'll go after Thornroot. They have a very young leader, and I'm able to use my piety for a holy war. Perfect. It'll only cost me 78 piety, so I'll do that right away. Let's get my men-at-arms together. We'll go beat their primary army, then I'll bring in my levies afterwards to actually besiege. Because I always want to beat their leaders whenever I'm able to. There we go. They're right over here. Hey, look. If they want to fight, we'll do it right away. We've met now. The Battle of Volgard Mountains. We maimed one leader on their side. Kill them. Let's get my levies together. I could use, let's say, 900. Yeah. 1200, not perfect, but I'll take it. Right now. Though, our supplies are also going to go down. That should work out, I think. Alright, so I've got my army close by. We'll take over. Our supplies are going down. Lamzakha is no longer sickly. That's my strong child. Speaking of children, my daughter over here is going to be of age very soon. Now, Erdzesh and Khural, they've reached an impasse. That's okay. I can employ both strategies. Perfect. We'll take that. And I wonder, will our enemies come back to actually attack our levies? I don't know. So far, no. They've got over 700 soldiers over here. I'm going to go meet them in battle. I'm going to take command and beat them up. Yeah, they're not going after my levies, and they're trying to go after Sungard, but they've been caught. Well, look at that. I'm known for my dedication to my faith. Here's another army. We'll go meet them too. Let's say hi. Ah, hello. I'm an orc. So we have beaten them again. Their army is gone. That's it. That has got to feel bad. Let's raise up another local army. 184, that won't do it. Okay. We'll pick up a few more after that. We don't need too many, I think. That's by far too many. I was hoping for, like, let's say... here we go. 800. That should do it. The rest of you can go away. Perfect. That way we should be able to besiege without really missing any supplies. So we lost only 16 men over here. It was only a skirmish. They lost all but 5. It's more of a slaughter in my view. They had Witch Knights, 350. But we beat them. So they counter my mountain orcs and bowmen, but our pikemen counter them. Their champions, they had 5. 2 are gone. Shinu killed 1. Good. Here's another one, killed by Bingrab. And they've got a really good orc. Ganush, the Fangbearer. 54. A legendary blade master. A hunter too. If only he fought for me, and he's getting older. But he's gone now. Huh. What a shame. Okay, that army can go away. We've got to push in, you know. We'll come in over here. Here's your new commander, Khural. He doesn't need to command. I could really take command. Over here, we lost only 16 orcs. They lost all but 1 soldier. Oh, look at that. The mercenaries we hired before. They're fighting for them now. And Molg was killed by... oh, one of our new fighters, too. That's really good. Wait, hold on. Look who it is. Jarl Hawkvild. He has declared war upon me. He's got many soldiers. Well, he's got many allies on his side, so we've got to go fight him. Now, Morkhul was killed by, again, our new champion, Dagarha. Here's another battle. We lost only 32. They lost, what, 314? More Witch Knights again. They've got so many. But we caught Willem, their commander. Not bad. We have got to win our war over here, and we've got a new perk too. Let's pick up Organized March because I want to move faster. It seems like a really good idea, and we'll focus on authority right now because I want more dread and even more control as well. Let's take that. All right. Now, my enemies, why won't you come to fight me? I'll meet you right over here in Reachcliff. I don't mind. It'll be a blood cliff in just a moment. And Mersha has come of age. Oh, she's brilliant. She's a great leader. Well, good for her. I'll find her someone to marry eventually. I've not married off my children, not quickly, largely because I don't want to, for one. And I also don't know who's going to benefit me very much just yet. There could be another powerful orc faction. What now? Oh, I don't care. It's a local secret. I really don't care. We've done it. Occupy. So now we only need to win one more battle. All right, I'll come over here. I'm going to lose some men. Oh, wait, no, I'm not, because I captured the adjacent area, so I won't lose any men anymore. And what's happening over here? Misdeeds of the Spy Master. In the evening, Spy Master Erdzesh sits in a dimly lit council room. His gaze and quill are focused upon inconspicuous expense reports, yet beside him lie clay molds with a royal stamp, which would only be needed if he intended to defraud the realm. Oh no. Now, I could get that money. I could get him to teach me how to forge documents, which is interesting. I could do that. And I could have put him into the dungeons. You know what? To the dungeons right now. But because of our way of life, we could either get paid or we could spill his blood. Yeah, he's in my dungeons right now. According to our old traditions, prisoners are to pay a blood price. And we're going to pick out gold. I know, it does stress me out a little bit, but that's okay. He did a bad thing. Let's come over here and take over. We've got to right away. I need my major army to move over to the east. Oh, they've got so many soldiers, so we've got to move quickly if we're able to. Lamzakha is currently ill. We're going to besiege their capital over here to the west. And let's see, hold on. He's really too good at his job. Oh, he's back again. The wise hare then said to the little boy, beware, for there's a... Suddenly, I'm interrupted. What? The Great King is reading children's fables. Oh, because I'm trying to learn Nordic. I could fight him. No. These are classics. No, he won't believe that. How annoying. You know what? We fight. It's about time. On guard. Spy Master, you made a bad choice. Alright? You can't even hit me. You're tired. Strike, parry, riposte again. And again. I've won. He's not dead, right? No, he's only wounded, so he's okay. I yield. Please forgive me. You are not feeble-minded at all. Just spare me. Yeah, calm down. And that also gives me what? 150 prestige. Dread 2. I could imprison him again. That's really funny. You know what? We'll do it again for fun. Only because I want more gold. Thank you. I'll take my gold. So now, we'll make him a spy master again after all of that. He's had a really bad day. A really bad day, but it's been good for me. I've made money. I feel really good about it. Alright, so over here at Reachcliff, it was a slaughter. We caught the enemy commander of that warband. He's got rock joint, which is really unfortunate. Oh, and he's an iron orc too. Interesting. Okay. One champion was killed. By who? Khural the Bloody. As always, he's bloody. Otherwise, he would be a liar. Okay. Here's another battle at Reachwind. We beat them again. They had quite a few housecarls, but they couldn't do it. They lost it all. I'm not feeling well. Strange. I'll be okay. My wife here is a pretty good physician, I think. Now, we're about to take over Briar Rock. They've got some soldiers, but maybe they won't come to attack me. Now, way over here, we've got some enemies over at Bone Chill. I don't like that. I've got to get my own levies up. Only a few. Yeah, that should do. 3,500. Now we'll come over here to fight them. They're going to outnumber me, but that's really normal. What now? My wife is an unbeliever. She doesn't really believe in the Code of Malekith, which I don't really blame her about. Who knows? One day we might follow Trinimac. One dead enemy champion. We've got ogres on our side. And it's all the ogre now. Mersha, she was able to maim someone too. We beat them. Let's go after their capital. We've got to divide up, I think. Yeah, that should do it. Now, let's go besiege. We've got to keep divided. I lost 303. They lost 1,724. Wow. We gained 303 fame. Our champions killed 975. We're doing just okay. Oh, a traitor orc fighting for them. He's robust. He should be having offspring, you know. Grellas, you killed one champion. Good job. We took over Briar Rock. Occupy it. And Deviancy. I don't care. That's a good champion. I don't care what he does. The war is over. We've got his land. So have a look at that. We've got even more territory. That feels pretty good. Let's go home. I'm going to give it over to Erdzesh. Yeah, we've been through some drama, but he's a pretty good guy, I think. Yeah, there we go. I'll bring my army back. And now we've got our new war to fight. After we're done beating them, maybe, just maybe, we'll actually conquer their lands. I'll think about it. I mean, I've got a lot more prestige. Currently, we're what, 37, so we are getting older, which I hate a lot. They're coming to fight me right now. We are outnumbered, but we've got Khural the Bloody in command. They've got 10 shield thanes. We've only got 5 champions, though we're much stronger, and the war is over. You know what? Before we lose, we'll end it right now. Khural the Bloody, you should thank me. Expand all. There we have it. We took over Thornroot, or part of it, and we also beat Helgen again, which means if I wanted to, I could go fight them. Yeah, I need a bit more fame. That's okay. I could go after Helgen directly. That could be really good. And see, I need my level of fame and devotion to go up. Then I could take over everything. That would be awesome. But instead, what if we took over Helgen? That's a lot of land. That would be great for us, I think. There we are. He fought me. Now I'm going to fight him. Our army's moving in. I had to carefully get rid of a few levy groups in order for us to be under the overall supply limit for what we're besieging. But now we're going to be in a great position to take over. Hellkeep is going to be ours. Won't take too long either. Our dominant enemy would be Hockfield. Once we take him out, we'll need to consider what we want to do afterwards. Yeah, you know what? Disrupt whatever you want to. My poor Spy Master, we've been through a lot. To move up in speed right now, they can't stop me. I'm no longer ill, I'm feeling great. And what now? Oh, Biz, you're getting married? Alright, sure. I don't mind. That's good for him. We'll check on Biz later on. I love that goblin. He's great. Alright, so we took over one bit of land. Need to move on and take over more land. But, have a look at that. We're over that supply limit. I don't like that, so we'll get rid of a few men. Let's say 493. That'll do it. We're just under. That's perfect, I think. So off we go. Unfortunately, the Reach folk over to the west, they want to rebel. Let them. I don't mind. I've got 570 gold. I'm ready to fight. And before we besiege, let's come over here to actually fight a battle. We've got to. It'll be defensive. Now, Mersha again was pregnant, so we've got a new child. Let's call him... Wait, gro-Marghul. I like that. Yeah. I think we'll do that. gro-Marghul. Beautiful. The Battle of Falkway Taiga. They've got 13 champions, but they're pretty weak. I mean, they could get lucky, that's true, but they're not lucky, and not today. Groluz again killed a champion. Oh, look at that. We got someone major. Look at that, a child of Hockfield. And he's been severely injured. He's one-eyed, disfigured. I mean, he is hideous here. We turned him into spaghetti. He's in poor health. He's very young, too. Alright, well, that's it for you, pal. Look at that. Look at what we took over. Now, Hockfield has only a little bit of land. Sure, you're the Jarl in name only, but we took over. You're the weaker one. What a fool. Let's have a look over here. So, for Falkway, we gained 178 fame. We lost only 157 of our orcs. They lost over 1,000. Our champions killed 694. And let's see here. That's it, really. No wonder they're in bad shape. We've been fighting for decades, and finally, they're done for. So, I could take his hold. Let's do that right now. I've got the money for it. I'll gain more prestige, which is a good thing. I could create a new duchy. Yeah, right over here. Let's do that too. That gives me even more prestige. So, there goes my money. But I'm gaining a lot right now. I'm going to give away some territories. I really need to find someone that I'm able to trust. And then we'll go back into war once again. Because, hey, we're orcs here. We've got to fight. Now, Riverwood, they're all alone. They do have a lot of loot, so we'll probably go loot them very soon. I've got so many secrets over here. Not that I really mind. And now my glory is widely known. Well, look at that. We are illustrious. We do gain a lot of prestige. We're only how old right now? 38. So for an orc, we are getting older. In time, we'll spend a bit of our prestige to make over here Korgrim our heir. He's too darn good. 13 years old, 17 prowess. He could kill many men. Now, we've got to really think about where we want to go, where we want to expand to. We've got Whiterun up over here. They're allied to a few other powers, like Prince Hockfield. He's over in Riverwood all alone. We've conquered him majority of his lands. We've got King Grom of what? Winterhold up north. He's got some power. Eastern Skyrim is close by too. They've got nearly 6,000 men. They've got battering rams, 14 thanes, and 800 housecarls. Nemalton, these are reachfolk. They're not nearly as powerful. They've got some witch knights, and they're fighting some orc tribe over to the east. Then you've got the Rift. They've got quite a few soldiers. Their allies are even better, though. Oh, they're a bother, really. Ah, that king is really far away. A Fingar. And again, he's got a decent amount of men. So other options would be Bruma, but that would introduce us over to the Empire. That could be a really bad idea. That could really expose us to a lot of danger. Oh look, ogres. They could be friendly. And I was able to learn the Nordic language. Hey, good for me, I did it. I like that. I could send a letter to the king of Eastern Skyrim, but no, I only wanted to learn a language. That means Nords won't hate me nearly as much. That's a good thing because we do lord over many of them. If we have a look right now, we've been able to convert many to the code. Of course, my son follows Trinimac, so that's going to be interesting. For cultures, our culture is spreading, but we could push over into the lands of the Iron Orcs. They're not really like us. They don't follow Malekith. They have kind of developed their own way of life, and they're even aggressive by Orc standards, but still, we could integrate them. It'll take time, but it's very possible. I gave away Bile Gulch. That belongs over to Bingrab. And let's see, what else do we have now? We've got kingdom titles. We do need to unite our entire kingdom. We only need... Oh wait, actually, do we have it all? We do, never mind. We've got it all. Hey, we are ahead of schedule. For an empire, we could work on Western Skyrim. We do own one piece, but only one piece. We would need to conquer so much more, but that could be our goal. To rebuild Orsinium and to build an empire. That could be fun, and potentially quite challenging, because eventually we're not going to have other orcs to fight. Now, we've also got, let's see, houses over here. Flame Hair, what a name. Cruel Sea, Curse Braid, it's all about hair. And Iron Hand, Frostbeard, right down over here. The Empire, they're all broken up right now. We've got the Imperial Cult for one. Their leader has really good skills when it comes to diplomacy, stewardship. Now, there is a major orc faction over here in Morkhul. They've got a lot of power. They've conquered a lot. It's got 2 children right now. Then you've got Daggerfall, way over to the west. All the Bretons. Ugh. Not my favorite. If we keep on looking, we've got Hammerfell too. That's another area. We probably won't touch the really far off lands. Elsewhere, Argonian lands too. That's really far away. The Dunmer, they're over here to the east. House Whiterun. Okay, they're expanding. They've got a lot of power. Many soldiers, war mages too. Lucky. Those are pretty darn powerful. We'll have to watch out for them. But our goal is to rebuild Orsinium, a new Orsinium, and to form our own empire. We have our kingdom. So let me know where you think we should go and how we should really go about accomplishing our goals. Don't forget, our future heir, Korgrim, he converted over to Trinimac. That's a bit different, but hey, orcs do follow Trinimac too. They can choose to. We've got our 2 wives. I've got a new child, Gromash. He's not nearly as talented, but that's okay. He's got some strength to him, and he's very young too. So we've got all of our children available to marry off. I wanted to save them all for when I became king. Now I'm king. She's 18, and again, a great child too, a great commander. Trusting, gregarious, a bit cruel, sure. And she's becoming a blade master, even better. Well, go her. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. Do leave a like and comment right down below if you want to see more very soon. And until then,